Hello, Miremarsh backers. Finally time for the unboxing video. We have been waiting for this as much as you have been waiting for it, I can assure you that, and now it's finally time to do it. So, it will be loads of great stuff that we will display here. And let's start with the actual main box. We had that for a while also, but now they're all been made and are on the way to you. And I'm gonna shrink wrap it so you see what you get in the actual main box. There we go, and I can show you the back of it as well. That's that. So, what do you have in the main game box? It starts with a rule book. You can see that there. It's 18-19 pages with lovely, hopefully easy to read rules. Then you have a, sorry, I'm a little bit sore throat today, cold. There is the miniatures. There is 15 goblins and the swamp monster and the big frog king. And there's some colored bases there as well. So let's take that off like so. And there you go. And yeah, they're all here, your favorites like Tanker and Catcher and all the guys. I'm not gonna dwell super long on anything particular here because we have a lot to unbox. Starting knickknacks, goblin cards, spells and swamp creature card, tiles, loads of tiles. Oh, what is this? Goblin tower. We'll come more to that later on. A whole bunch of them. More tiles. Level 1. More tiles. Level 2. More tiles. More tiles. Monster tiles and stuff like that for when you want to fight something. Another tile. Dice. A whole bunch of lovely dice in there. These half-size tiles, so they're not quite, they're a bit bigger, but these are obviously the monsters you place on top of tiles when you fight, and layers and stuff like that. Even more of that, so yeah, it's a lot of tiles in here, basically. There we go, and then we have the board. Now, as you know, we have the one that were made by mistake, the one we were discussing, and we even had a questionnaire about it on the forums with the double tile. And so each game comes with a double tile or with a double thickness, so you can put the tiles in there. The problem why we couldn't, while we had to have a single layer tile, is when you bend and fold and stuff like that, it just becomes a bit too sensitive. So in line of that, and you can see a little bit more of the lovely board here. That's why every backer also gets provided with the single layer board, which is just more durable. This one here can withstand the damage over long time. I mean, if you're careful with the double layer one, it should hold you for a quite long time, but it's also good to have this extra little bit simpler board to keep up the durability of the game. And then we come to tokens. Fishes, gold coins, bones, daggers, magic, the yellow dice, maps and stuff, and the rope for green. You can push them. Of of course. And yeah, a lot of fishes to eat. Each player starts with 9, as you know, so don't run out of fish, because then you will die. So yeah, that is the main game. This is unedited, so we will just put it away and keep it up the tempo. There we go. Next up is Undermire expansion. You guys will have that. Giving you a bit bigger board and stuff like that. Also, you have a little rule book here. Very lovely art from Mary Saffro did most arts for this one. Most of the arts, Mary did a lot of this, and Andres Martinez did a lot of it. And yeah, so that's a rule book for Undermire, how to play with that. In Undermire, you get the ghosts, the ghost goblins, which have a lovely ghostly color. So you have them there. Turn it up so you can see. There you go. And there's a couple of wells in there as well, and you can choose to have tentacles or buckets there, and you have this crystal guardian guy as well. That is a special wandering monster for the Undermire. Of course, Undermire tiles, all sorts of stuff like that. Ghost Goblin special rules, special item cards, or Undying King's Crown. Discard to move to any locations. All that sort of stuff is in there. And then you have the extra board that you place next to the normal board, basically. That looks like this. Nice. Go. Next up, where should we go? Let's start with a little Mantica Heroes box. These were exclusive for the Kickstarter, so they comes in these white boxes, but they all have the names and all the print stuff and so on. You get it like that, with a foam, with a vacuum pack. And then you should have, there's no sellotape on the sides here, so, but there is, like they sit stuck there, so it's quite nice without doing that. So here is the Mantica Heroes, 4 of those, and they have a lovely little back also. Their tiles, that's their quests, like Save the Baby and stuff like that, and tokens. Special pets for that, and the minis, which is the Mantica minis, basically. Next up is the Iron Crows, the dwarves. Now these will need you to, because they came as resin miniatures that never had any bases, so they kept being without bases. Most of them, 3 of them I think stand up anyway, but a couple of them just cut out some cardboard and make a little base for them. If you're a modeler, and these models are really nice, you should do take the opportunity to do really nice spaces for them. That's up to you. These are resin, and these are extremely nice. Much more. Are they board game miniatures? I would say they are very much crossing the border from board game miniatures. They are more of a miniatures, collectors miniatures, these guys, but that's how it is. And the manufacturer are really going to town with doing these guys. There you go. Sorry. A little bit better. And there also the little bulldog there. Tiles, tokens, extra cards, and the character cards with that kind of background. And you will also have a PDF with more close-up details for all this. So that will be available as well. On the update, yeah, we're doing this for the update that goes up today. Next up is the fish and bones. It's a little box like this, like a little chest. It says fish and bones. No, they did a really funny mistake. We actually had them, fish are blue and bones are bone colored. And they managed, in some kind of error, they managed to make the fish in bone color and the bones blue, fish blue. So that will be forever a collectible first edition kind of Kickstarter special, basically. It's no problem to see what they are and use them. So, and if you want, paint them. Fenlord that every backer gets in a his own little nice box. Comes with his own packing, and this is the Fenlord miniature. Which came out really, really nicely. He has his own quest tiles, 4 of them, and some cards, how to use him and so on. So there's, yeah, expansion rules to play with the Fenlord, basically. Then we have this little box. This is the Miremarsh landmarks. In the back over there. There you go. Yeah, this is the landmarks, is the houses. The tiles and everything is this is in the main game. So this is just nice little things to put down. If you're a painter, miniature collector and so on, you can obviously go to town on this kind of stuff. So there is I think that's the Witch's Hut, Goblin Tower. This came out really nicely. And the Peddler's Cart with the tentacle monster. Really cool stuff. It's all that kind of Kickstarter extra stuff that we will love and have on the shelves. How often you use it is up to you though. The Monsters pack is this one. These have lovely covers and all in colors and so on. I have a whole bunch of monsters. I love this because this is just useful for all sorts of games. So they have all the cards to use them as swamp creature and wandering creature and all. I actually don't remember exactly how the rules come out for the end of them, but I'm sure you're gonna have loads of fun with them. There you go. You have the big Wraithy thing. These have all special names that Sam and Matt gave them. This little guy, Bogart, I think he's called. Lizard Man. These are all lovely bases and a lot of extra fluff on them, basically. Alligator, Swamp Gator, Snake, Python, the lady in the lake kind of thing. She's not nice, she doesn't give you a soul. Hag. Leaping Piranha. Nasty Spider, sitting and just waiting for something to... Rats. These are one of my actual favorites. The rats came out so extremely nicely. So when you see them, you will not have many rats in your collection as nice as these guys. You can even see them sitting gnawing on some unspeakable kind of stuff they found. And one of our favorites, the Undead Goblin, which is a real terror when you meet him when you stumble up in playing the game. As you can see, I'm wearing the Miremarsh t-shirts that people that bought t-shirts will get. Then I have one of the absolute tops of the whole thing, the Rock Goblin pack. These, I don't know how they came up. They didn't exist at all. When we started this Kickstarter, they were something that Rick had come up with. And they came up absolutely top notch, I think. The minis here are... So you have... I don't know what all the names of these guys are. But you have the favorite rat riding guy. Sort of a little bit samurai style kind of style. Whoops. Old man sitting contemplating stuff, Goblin. Just very hard Goblin. Cooking dinner Goblin. Sneaky archer. Flying. And randomly walking around Goblin. Big Goblin with big mallet. You can say of the quality of these and the PVC and so on is fantastic. It's very hard to discern from resin. It's not resin, it is actually PVC, but with their new manufacturing plant and so on, they are really knocking it out of the park with these guys and the quality of the PVC and so on. You have pet cards, the Rock Goblin character cards, and of course more tiles. You will also get, for the ones that backed Melekai's Cauldrons, Roll-ins and people bought those. Mouse Mart, didn't sell that many, but for the guys that have bought those, they will get those. Missing now is only dice and coins. We got a blister of that long time ago, a sample, and we have given it away to a distributor or something, so we didn't have those, but it's dice and it's little gold money, so they're good. Art book, they forgot to send, but we have pictures of them and sent over the pictures of it, so it's in there. And yeah, that's it. That's what you get in a Miremarsh pledge. A lot of great stuff. Thank you very much.